How to bring this program to reality. If I would not have a plan, I wouldn't have written this. First, it has to be defined as a global obliqueness. Other interests, also national, have to be subordinated to. The same way one subordinates oneself to international standards, whether it is an airport or telecommunication, banking or technique anyway. Everything without having cultural or traditional cause problems. And there need to be no problems. As I know, Muhammad himself says in the Quran not to take his words as the last knowing, but to bring them permanently in correspondence to the requirements of time. The second step. With the technical possibilities of today, it is really not so difficult to reach every madhat or whatever within 24 hours. It has to be installed a global education policy, a kind of primary school education for everyone on this planet, whether it is a child or adult. Basic knowledge in reading, writing and counting has to be taught with the absolute duty for participation, so that people can grasp why they can only be allowed to have one child, anyway, what religious or cultural identity. And however, if with contraceptive pills, by the sexual way, or sexual abstinence, it is not to destroy cultural identity, just the contrary, to keep the cultural verity. In every country are many unemployed teachers and military staff waiting in barracks for action to protect the teachers from infringements, for example by men being afraid of their wives' emancipation. At the beginning, the setting up of the global education program may partly be more similar to war than to school. But if it is not done, the following events will be worse than every previous war. Concluding, I am definitely conscious about that the work against infant mortality has a good or human honest intention, but it does not hit the point. The point is the increase of population, and this is stimulated by this doing. As more the work against, as more the problem grows. The way one wants to spare sorrow, one creates more sorrow, because now the other natural regulation tools have to become more active. More civil war, more starvation, because more children who need providing food, medical care, clothes, room, TV, car, disco, airplane, nuclear, everything. And more than everything, who isn't enough anyway. Can it be that it is in the end less unpleasant to die as an infant or baby than to be massacred at the age of 5 years in a civil war or to be tortured to death?